Yeah, look how quiet that is. So stealthy. Love it. You can barely hear anything. And in terms of maneuverability, Don's going to do a 3-point turn for us. Yep, easy as you like. Beautiful. What a gorgeous car. Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom, and thanks so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. Behind me is a 2022 white Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive. We're going to review it right now. Let's go check it out. All right, so here it is, the 2022 Tesla Model 3 rear-wheel drive in white here in Sydney, Australia. Many thanks to viewer Don, who has kindly allowed me to review his car. And what a beautiful car it is indeed. Even in this wet weather, it looks gorgeous. And those of you waiting for delivery here in Sydney for a rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3, this is what you can expect. And I've had a look at it already up close, and it is absolutely perfect. The trim is magnificent. Panel gaps are a thing of the past. Everything is just absolutely stunning. As I said, we'll have a look at it in closer detail, but I just want to walk around with it with you first. That way you can see exactly what it looks like, just as a quick walk around. And you know, when you first take delivery of the car, obviously you're going to be very excited, but I think the two main things you need to look at when you take delivery of a Tesla Model 3, wherever you are in the world, have a look at the paint, make sure there's no major defects, and also look at the wheels too, make sure there's no scrapes on the rims. Those two things, I think, you know, you can probably have a look with the rev straight away, but everything else you can probably put a service call in later on. But there it is, quick walk around of Don's white Tesla Model 3 2022 here in Sydney, Australia. Let's take a closer look. Okay, first things first, have a look at the VIN LRW. So LRW is from Gigafactory Shanghai. That's how you can confirm it's from Shanghai, hence it'll be an LFP lithium iron phosphate battery from Gigafactory Shanghai for the rear-wheel drive, and it only is LFP for rear-wheel drive. For long range and performance, you get a different battery chemistry. There's the energy consumption there, that sticker. We'll have to ask Don whether he'll take it off or leave it on. Tesla Model 3, rear-wheel drive, pure electric, sure is. Energy consumption is rated 135 watt-hours per kilometre and range of 556 kilometres. I think that's the old NEDC, I'm pretty sure it's less for WLTP. And of course, fuel consumption and energy carbon dioxide emissions is 0, as you'd expect. Okay, let's have a quick look at the tyres now. So they're Michelin Pilot Sports 4, and they are 18-inch wheels, and they are 235/45 ZR18. And sorry about the rain, of course. Why am I sorry about the rain? No, I can't control the rain. But yeah, the rain is probably not helping with the tyre, the details, but I can assure you they are 18-inch. And these are aero caps. If you know, it's up to you whether you want to keep them on or take them off. You can get aftermarket, you know, caps with the Tesla logo if you want to take the aero caps off. But they do add about 5% of extra range if you do leave them on. Good for road trips, I guess. Now the side repeater cameras have been improved. The casing pretty much looks the same as previously, but the electrics behind that have improved to help with the glare for the blind spot monitoring and also for the side repeater cameras. Good for nighttime driving now. And a quick note about panel gaps, and honestly, panel gap issues are a thing of the past for Tesla Model 3 now. They're just absolutely spot on. I don't even use my ruler anymore to come out to review these cars. They're just magnificent now, just nice and even all the way around. I would say, you know, eyeballing at 4 to 5 mils for most panel gaps and door panels, door gaps I should say. And I guess the main concern back in the past was this panel here where the rear quarter panel meets the tailgate, and yeah, it's pretty much even now all the way from, you know, top to bottom. As I said, 4 to 5 mils across. And in previous reviews, I've seen the back brake light not meet this light properly, but honestly on both sides now, they're just spot on. I just cannot fault them at all. I think Tesla have done an amazing job trying to make their cars consistent. So yeah, well done Elon Musk and Tesla, well done indeed. All right, Don's gonna pop the bonnet for us. And of course, he can do that remotely from his app. There we go. And I'm just gonna lift like that. It's just a regular lid, no latch underneath like other ICE cars. There is that famous honeycomb structure up the top there. And yeah, Don has told me he's got some aftermarket mats here from eBay. And yeah, these are aftermarket as well. Are they for the shopping?
They're for shopping bags. Yes.
Yeah, like Don's telling me that's for shopping bags.
Takeaway, food takeaways.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. So you can sling your bags around that. That's such a good idea. I like that. I'm going to have to ask Don where he got them from. And yes, lift this up underneath. So that's what the car comes with, just underneath there. That's for towing there, if you ever need that. And there's a little button here underneath. If you somehow get stuck in here, you can press that button. And also useful for the auto frunk as well, if you want to install that aftermarket. And I might get Don to come and close it, because I don't want to leave my fingerprints on his car, on his new baby. Here's Don right there. Thanks, Don, for letting us review today. Look at that, perfect example of how to close the bonnet of the Tesla Model 3. All right, so I always like showing this. This is the front passenger side, and this also applies to the driver's side too. And it's showing you this because the glass is now double glazed or double paned, just to help reduce road noise. It's nice. And there was a rumor, can close that door properly. Let's do that again. And there was a rumor that the rear doors might also have double glazing, but as you can see, that's just single for now in Australia. So we'll have to keep reviewing these Teslas as they come with each delivery to see whether we do get double glazing. All right, Don, can you pop the boot for us, please? Oh, I love this. I covet the auto opening and closing every time I see this. I love it. Okay, so Don's got some more aftermarket mats, boot mat, trunk mats here. Okay, there's another little compartment underneath here, and in there there's two things. So Don's got that aftermarket from AliExpress that is just the jack pads if ever you need to lift up the car to change tires, I guess. But this comes with Tesla, so Don, just want to open that for us real quick, then we can see what's inside.
I haven't actually opened this.
First time. Oh, it's still in its wrapping. Look at this. So yeah, so I won't get Don to open it all, but they're pretty much exactly the same as every other Model 3 I've reviewed since 2019. So you get the UMC, which is the Universal Mobile Charging Kit. That's the box, and then you've got two tails. That's the 10 amp tail that goes into any regular power socket here in this country. And the other one is the 15 amp tail. Some power points may have the 15 amp supply. You can tell because it's got a fatter earth pin there. So this should get you, this 10 amp one will get you about 2 kilowatts of charging. So that's about maybe 10 to 15 kilometers an hour. And that is about 3 kilowatts. So that's probably about 15 to 20 kilometers an hour technically, theoretically, sorry. So yeah, they're your options, and that's included. This kit is included with all Tesla Model 3s. Oh yes, and Don's just pointed out that he's bought an aftermarket mat as well for this subfloor basement storage. That's cool, I like that. It looks really nice. And I always love showing the Model 3 boot because it is deceivingly big. It's a bit of a TARDIS. It looks small. You think it's a small sedan, the Model 3, but it's not. It's actually quite a big car. I reckon it's on par with the Camry, honestly. And the boot space is just enormous. It's huge. You know, there's so much room, and Don's got a family as well, and you know, he'll have no trouble fitting in all his shopping and things for the kids as well. So, and the same with us, we don't have any issues with that either. So if you're worried about that as a family car, it suits it for that purpose very nicely with this huge boot. All right, let's shut the boot. I love doing this as well. So there is the button up here, and just press that once, it'll just shut it nicely with a soft close. Boom, love it. Okay, so we're gonna just test out the indicator lights, which are now bigger in the Tesla Model 3 2022. So there we go. Don's got his left one on now. Thanks, Don. Let's do the right one. There's the right one. And now hazard lights. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's have a look at the reverse lights now too. There you go. So now the 2022 Model 3s come with dual reverse lights. So that was always an issue in the past. People ask why was there only one reverse light, but so there we go. There's now 2 reverse lights. Very nice. All right, so Don's got his rear fog lights on because someone was asking about that in the previous video. So there it is now, there and there. Do you want to pop the reverse lights on as well? Thanks, Don. There you go. So we've got reverse lights, fog lights, and the hazard lights on now. There you go. So all 3 lights are on. That's what they look like in unison. Thank you. And here is the Model 3 roof. And I've got to say, it's darker. Obviously not the best day to judge. It's a bit gloomy, but it does look more tinted to me. And look, I'll be doing a review with the 2021 side by side with the 2022. Probably another video, but just, you know, on first inspection looks pretty good. So those of you concerned about the harsh Australian sun, if it is darker indeed, that's good news for us. Okay, let's hop inside Don's 2022 Tesla Model 3. Let's do it. Push the fat bit, open the thin bit, drag it open. Wood paneling. Black interior. Again, aftermarket floor mats from eBay too, Don?
Correct, yes.
Yep, comes in a whole set.
Yes.
Excellent. And I see you're halfway through changing the pedals too.
That is correct.
Yeah, cool.
Which is a bit of a pain.
A bit of a difficult job?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but it will be done.
It will be done.
Yep. And yeah, steering wheel. These, I found out what this term is called now. Someone told me in my previous video, knurls. These are called knurls, not the scrolly wheel. I have to be more technical. But they're meant to be lit as well, so yeah, nice. As I said in the other video, the steering wheel looks pretty much the same. Very nice. All right, so this is the infotainment screen here for the 2022 Tesla Model 3. And Don tells me that he's had a software update as soon as he got home yesterday after taking delivery. So here we are. So that's the software screen, and yep, definitely a Model 3. It's only driven 97 kilometers. It's pretty good there. It is brand new. The VIN is there, and let's have a look at the additional information here for the vehicle. So we've got audio system, premium speakers, no external amplifier. So anyone who's asking that again, that doesn't come with the boombox here in Australia. So that's nice confirmation there. Full self-driving computer, autopilot, but Don, you've just got the basic autopilot in your car.
That's correct.
Garage door opener not installed. We've got definitely the AMD Ryzen Infotainment processor. There you go, guys. It's good to see. And it's a motor type rear permanent magnet right there. Now you've got some free premium connectivity until the 27th of March. Will you be purchasing the subscription?
Yes, I intend to continue that one.
Yep, perfect. And software is 2022.4.5, so yeah, Don got that update pretty much after taking delivery, which is great. Now we're going to do a full review of a 2022 versus 2021 Tesla Model 3 in another video, but I just want to show you the capability of the AMD Ryzen chip in this new car. So what I'm going to do is reset the vehicle, and to do that, basically have to hold these 2 scrolly wheels together simultaneously, like that, and then we'll see how long it takes to reset the screen. Okay, so Don is my witness. I'm going to reset the car in 3, 2, 1. Hold down. Okay, and then we'll do I might do one at home with our Tesla Model 3 2019 and just see how it compares. Intel versus AMD. Exciting. Yep, the Tesla logo has appeared already. I can already sense it's faster. I definitely feel like I wait longer with our Tesla Model 3 when we reset it. There we go. It loaded pretty quickly there, I thought. And you saw the map just, boom, just came up like that. So yeah, it feels quicker, but we'll have to test that against another car to get the exact data. Okay, and Don's rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3 definitely is an LFP, or lithium iron phosphate battery from Gigafactory Shanghai, because as you can see right there, it's the charging is up to 100% there, which in our Tesla Model 3 and in long-range performance cars, it doesn't have that. So if you can see 100% there, or numbers instead of the day versus trip, then you know if you've got an LFP battery. And I think Tesla recommends that LFP batteries should be charged regularly to 100%. I would probably do that once a week on a regular basis. Okie dokie, so one thing I want to confirm with a rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3 is whether it has the heated steering wheel. So to get up to climate controls, just flick up like this, and you'll see all the climate features here, which is great. And of course, those of you who know Tesla, you can do that with the aircon like that. It's pretty funky. You can go crossover like that, and same with the passenger side too. It's pretty nifty. Now this actually confirms the presence of the heated wipers right there. So there you go. That's how you turn on heated wipers on a cold day. And yeah, pretty cool. You're very lucky, Don, to have that. And you can also heat your steering wheel. And it's great to have all these features for the rear-wheel drive Tesla Model 3. I'm going to put my hand on the steering wheel and see how hot it gets with this feature on. So here we go. There's my hand right there. And yeah, I can definitely confirm that the steering wheel is getting warm. You want to feel that, Don?
Yep, it is warm.
Yeah, Don's confirming. He's my witness. All over too. That's
Yep.
going to be so good on your cold days in winter.
My wife would love it.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't get that cold in Sydney, but still, it's a nice luxury to have.
That's true.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I love it. And while we're here, I just want to talk about the heated seats. So all seats in the Tesla Model 3 2022 rear-wheel drive now are heated, which is such a luxury, I must say. So for the front ones, you can just press them on like that, and you can toggle it 3 times to your tush's desire. That's good. And yeah, you can just leave it on auto, and they'll come on automatically for you. And if you go to the rear section here, look at that. All seats are now heated. And yeah, again, toggle it 3 times to your passenger's comfort. That's so good. I love it. And you can, I'll put them all on. You can just turn them all off like this as well. So yeah, and then the rear fan, if you want to save energy, you can turn it on or off depending if there are passengers or not. So yeah, that's so good. I love it. All right, so now that we're inside, I just want to talk about the glass roof, which Don and I believe may be extra tinted. It just seems darker in here now. So again, not the best day to test this because it's quite gloomy outside, but having that extra tinting is really good for our Australian conditions, where the UV is quite harsh sometimes. So yeah, so good. I couldn't help but notice Don's beautiful booster seat. Oh, I love it. I'm sure if my daughter saw this, she'd want one. Although she's too big for one now, but yeah, it looks so good. I mean, it's not anchored in because his daughter's a bit bigger now, but yeah, there is certainly standard ISOFIX and child seat anchorage points for the Tesla Model 3. But just to give you an idea that it can definitely fit a child seat very comfortably on either side. To be honest, you'd probably struggle putting 3 child seats side by side, but having 2, definitely an easy fit for your children. Okay, so this is Don right here. This is the owner of the Tesla Model 3. Hey, Don.
Hello, Tom.
Hey, thanks so much for allowing us to look at your car.
Most welcome, Tom.
Yeah, congratulations too on taking delivery.
Thank you.
So I want to ask you, Don, why did you choose to buy a Tesla Model 3?
Well, there's a few things, but the most reason why we chose this is the fact that you are saving a lot of money financially. Coming from a 2017 X5, we used to fill up every 2 weeks, which would range from maybe $110 to $120 every 2 weeks.
Wow.
So that's a huge saving. We have solar at home, so any excess PV, we're hoping to use some of that into charging the car.
Yep, very smart.
Well, that's one. Second, the wife and the kids love the car, so can't complain about that. And thirdly, I guess it's a fun car to drive. I mean, even if it's just the standard rear wheel drive, it's still a fun car to drive, and it just fits the purpose really. It's just my wife's daily to go to work and maybe school run, so it's perfect.
Never forget that fact that it's a fun car to drive. Like, we can pull apart all the details for the Tesla, but until you get in the car and drive it, yeah, that's the bottom line. It's a great car to drive.
100%, 100%.
All right, John, well, thank you very much for that. And congratulations again, and enjoy your brand new Tesla Model 3 with your family.
Thank you, Tom, and thanks for having me.
My pleasure. All right, everyone, take care. Hope you enjoyed that video. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave a comment for Don or myself to ask any questions you might have in the video comment section below. Take care, everyone. And as always, happy charging.
Happy charging.